Welcome to the Film Noir Report. I'm Johnny Gumshoe, and today we review Pickup on South Street, a classic noir film from 1953. Pickup on South Street stars Richard Widmark, Jean Peters, and Thelma Ritter. It was directed by Samuel Fuller, who also directed House of Bamboo, The Crimson Kimono, and The Naked Kiss. The setup for this film is simple and brilliant. Richard Widmark is a career pickpocket who deftly extracts Jean Peters' wallet from her purse while on a crowded New York subway. Widmark is only in it for the money, but when he examines the wallet, he finds a small strip of film among its contents, which he sets aside in a safe place. It turns out Peters was on her way to deliver the film, which contains secret chemical formulas, to communist sympathizers, and she was being followed by U.S. government agents who witnessed Widmark lifting her wallet. Peters herself isn't a communist, but was running an errand for her ex-boyfriend, played by Richard Kiley, and the government agents were hoping she'd complete the transaction so they could nab the communist contacts. But Widmark's sticky fingers unwittingly spoiled the plan. Widmark is hauled in by the police, who try to pressure him into turning over the film. But he's more interested in trying to extract the highest price from Peters, who is repeatedly sent to him by Kiley to buy back the film. She becomes the unfortunate pawn in a dirty game of chess, bouncing between Kiley, Widmark, and the police, while getting slapped around and ripped off multiple times in the process. This is an edgy, brutal, gutsy, and visceral film that features no sympathetic characters on either side of the law, except for possibly Thelma Ritter, who maintains a special relationship with both the police and the shady fellowship of street rats who respect her. Everyone else in the film, be it cop or criminal, thrives in the dark underbelly of society, each fulfilling their expected role in an attempt to stay ahead of the game. Fuller presents us with an engrossing glimpse into the dark flip side of stereotypical 1950s America. Jean Peters and Richard Widmark are excellent in this film, with Peters giving the standout performance of her relatively short film career. But story-wise, it can be a little difficult to fully accept the strange love relationship that forms between them. As in many films of the era, they fall in love almost instantly after just one brief encounter. Actually, it's Peters who falls in love with Widmark, and we're never entirely sure how Widmark feels about her. Their relationship is characterized by mistrust on Widmark's part and misplaced loyalty by Peters, who falls for Widmark even after he punches her, pours beer on her, takes all her money, and continues to abuse her each time they meet. But it's not just Widmark. Peters is exploited in one way or another by nearly everyone in the film, but her inner resilience and an almost naive acceptance of her lot in life enabled her to persevere. The exceptional performances by Peters and Widmark aren't the only highlight of the film. Thelma Ritter deservedly received an Oscar nomination for her genuine and sympathetic portrayal of a seasoned streetwise informant. She's a joy to watch and easily steals every scene she's in. Pickup on South Street does have a couple of minor pitfalls. First, there is a strong anti-communist theme running through the film, which is not surprising given the political climate of the times. When viewed in a historical context, this is acceptable. But the film contains several scenes where it feels like anti-communist flag-waving sermons were forced into the script, diverting the narrative off its main track. Also, given the wonderfully abrasive grittiness of this film, the romantic upbeat ending seems completely out of place and is a bit disappointing. I'd like to believe the ending was forced onto the film either by the studio or the censors and wasn't Fuller's first choice. But Pickup on South Street gets so many things right and features such great performances that it's easy to overlook these minor flaws. This is a great noir film that is definitely worth watching. We give Pickup on South Street 4.5 out of 5 fedoras. Pickup on South Street is available on DVD. Thanks for watching, and please visit our channel for more film noir movie reviews.